1 of 5 now overall.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Dragic against Parker. Can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. Wade kicks to Danny. Leonard against Wade. There's Dragic with the three. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Dragic has got 5 now.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Duncan dishes to Parker. Kicks it to Green. Duncan down low. Working on Bosch. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clark, one of the premier post practitioners in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a long, crafty, skilled. Can finish with either hand.
No good with the triple. Spurs leading by 4. Leonard attacking. That's good. For Miami, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
And Duncan evolving his game along with the Spurs offense. Now, as often as you see him posting up, he's getting shots from pick and roll action or off quick cuts to the rim. He's got that kind of versatility.
It's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. Here's Mills. Pass to Diaw. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Lock at 6. Now Ginobili. The fader. The long distance 3 is buried. Ginobili's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wade up top. He's covered by Ginobili, and it's Wade penetrating, and that one's good.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
8 seconds left to play in the first. Ginobili outside with the shot, and it's San Antonio with another. Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Solid for this club. They came out strong and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Mills and Manu at the guards. Boris Diaw is out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Bellinelli in at the 3 slot. Now here's Wade. Feeds to Haslam. Now the dish to Chalmers. Ripped away. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, you have to love that Goran Dragic is known as, quote, the Dragon. He said, when I was first in Phoenix, no one could pronounce my last name, so Steve Nash started calling me by that nickname. At the same time, the logo of my home city is a dragon, so it's a perfect fit. I'm really proud of my country, and I'm proud to represent the Dragon. Kevin? Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia, his hometown, a beautiful city. Been there many times. Thanks, Doris. Diaw, the screen. Off the screen. Blocked, but he recovers it. Outside, Bellinelli, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Wash comes in for Chris Anderson. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here.
Patty Mills last season had his best season ever. Really remade his body in the offseason, adding muscle, cutting down on his body fat. Already one of the quickest players in the league. He got even quicker.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They also came out running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And Mills getting quality minutes to the backup point guard position.
Yeah, and for a player who spent time in the D-League, playing in China and his native Australia, And it seems he's really solidified his place as an NBA player, Kevin, in part because he refocused on conditioning his body and really developed as an outside shooter, too.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Spurs leading by 10. Parker with it. To the right side. And here is Diop. It's stolen by Dragic. In transition, here comes Miami. Good D by Parker.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Splitters checked in for San Antonio.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there. That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against him.
Pass to Leonard. Takes the 13-footer, and it's good on the assist by Parker. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. Well, 2 seasons ago, the Heat were rolling. They won a franchise record 66 games. 27 of those came consecutively. Last season, they managed the regular season. They knew they had to pace themselves in an effort to try to win a 3rd straight championship.
And Chalmers kicks to Dragic. Back to Chalmers. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Parker outside. He kicks to Green. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 10 points.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Chalmers. Here comes Parker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Really nice work inside there. They'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw this game. Here's Dragic from outside, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half is now the...
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Dwayne Wade.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters, and tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Dang and Bosch are the 3 and 4. D-Wade out there with Dragic, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Green, here's Leonard, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Well, Kawhi Leonard drafted 15th overall, Clark, back in 2011. The pick acquired from the Indiana Pacers in a trade for George Hill.
And you know, at the time, Manu Ginobili said that he really didn't agree with the trade, made him angry. He had a real strong relationship with George Hill and liked his game. I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans felt the same way, but even as Hill remains a heck of a player, the Spurs fans have to be happy. As a matter of fact, they are ecstatic with what Kawhi Leonard has been able to do and what he looks like he's going to do for many years to come.
Splitter, and he gets it to go.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
And Leonard has been a great fit with the Spurs culture. Quiet, low maintenance, hardworking. Not one for all the glitz and the glamour. He owns one watch, they say. Just focused on basketball, not the lifestyle that it affords.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 11. Leonard the pass to Green. Lets it go from the wing. That one rolling around and rims out.
When you talk about Leonard's work ethic, instilled in him from his late father, lost tragically when Kawhi was only 16 years old. But his father used to put him to work at his car wash, made him run hills, and really embedded in him the value of hard work. And his dad's influence and legacy lives on in